These are 10 records and titles and the characters that hold them in the Skibidi Toilet multiverse. Let's start with the relatively simple ones. Did you know who the tallest character is in the Skibidi Multiverse? Yeah, it's quite obvious that it would be amongst the Titans, right? So, who's the tallest Titan? Well, it's actually Steve, which is the upgraded Drill Titan. He's a really durable Titan and also insanely tall, standing at a whopping 105 meters tall. Yeah, he is really that huge, and we also have proof from Dom Studio themselves. This was only the first point, and by the end of the video, we would present some records you most definitely didn't even realize or notice. But since we just talked about the tallest, do you know who the smallest character is? Yeah, you wouldn't get it at first guess because it seems all the regular agents are similar in this aspect. But I think there is something even smaller, which is the Skibidi parasite. It can be used to infect the agents, and due to their method of infection, they are obviously smaller, right? But since the only parasite we saw from the multiverse was a huge one meant for Titans, it's quite bigger than usual. However, did you know that there is something even smaller than the parasite? That is the time spider in this girl's doll. But since they are not strictly important to the series, I think I have to give this record to Bethany, who is a very small child and is arguably currently the smallest for now. Now, let's move on to another basic but very important trait. Who is the fastest in the verse? In truth, there are some really fast characters in the multiverse. Take the Counter Titan, for example. He's so fast that using his Rage mode, he could even match up to the Clock Titan. Okay, I'm just messing with you. I think although we've seen some really fast characters, there are only two that stand out the most, which are the Skull Astro Toilet and the Clock Titan. But who's stronger between these two? Well, it's no doubt that the Skull Astro moves really fast and could even bypass Time Stop, at least just a little. But he really doesn't come close to the Clock Titan, who doesn't only move really fast by amping his speed, he could also stop time as well, hence making him one step ahead in every battle. Yeah, even though this is cheating, he still takes this record. Next, we have who's the most intelligent character in the verse. Yeah, we would be looking at all the scientists of every race on this one. The camera, speaker, and TV scientists are quite basic. And of course, I didn't add the pencil scientist since this guy straight up uses magic, or rather cheating, to create his own invention. This means the only smart characters left are the Clock Scientist, Alpha, the Skibidi Scientist, and the other scientists. When it comes to the Clock Scientist, all I would say is that there should be a reason why there are literally formulas on his time. Plus, the clocks have some really cool gadgets too. For Alpha, she's only good at plotting and manipulating. However, when it comes to both Skibidi Scientists, we believe that this guy is the smartest overall as well, so I guess he takes this award. Okay, now let's go to something really interesting. Who is the most loved character in the verse, or rather Titan? Well, to be honest, my favorite Titan is my daddy clock. But according to this scan, it seems it's actually the Speaker Titan, which is really cool. I actually like him as well, but I think when it comes to the coolest, it goes to the TV Titan. But no matter what, the overall most loved Titan is Titan Speakerman. How about the most loved agent? To be honest, I actually thought that the ladies would come out on top in this category. However, using this, I think the majority of people like the Future Clockman, which is quite strange to me. Assassin Drillman is also above the ladies as well. I don't even know what to say. Anyways, now let's go to the polar opposite of love. Who is the most hated character in the multiverse? The two prime candidates here are Alpha and C-Pen. The main reason for Alpha's hate is the fact that she's responsible for a lot of deaths. However, that doesn't come close to what C-Pen has done. I think I don't have to explain it. He's the most hated, and if you agree, then drop a like on the video. But when it comes to the most experienced, it gets quite tricky. Although this is supposed to go to the cameras automatically, it isn't truly the case, as there are some battles in the multiverse that are not shown through a cameraman POV. Sometimes they use drones, but I guess the true owner of this title is us, since we've personally watched every single episode, right? Moving on to a really controversial placement. Who is the most powerful Titan in the multiverse? Yeah, I know I did say it was controversial. I'm not seeing any other Titan stopping Titan Clock. His time control abilities are just too broken. Now, who's the bravest amongst everyone? Actually, I could only think of one person. See this guy over here? Yeah, only he knows what he's asking for. On the note of the cutest lady, I completely leave that to you in the comments. Let's see your taste. And finally, if you check out this video, you will see exactly what would happen if instead of Photoman, other special agents protected Bethany in episode 37. Unique Clockman out.